good morning or good afternoon, 8th graders and 7th grade honors math. Just depends on what time of the day I have you. Today we are going to do, we're starting chapter 10, the last chapter of the year, and then we get ready for STAR, and then we get ready for Algebra 1 for you guys next year. So today we're going to do loans and interest. We're going to have to get an online calculator. So a loan calculator. So I want you to go to Google, and I want you to Google online loan calculator. I'm using bankrate.com. It was the very first one to come up. This is going to be insanely easy, okay? You will need your personal calculator too today because we're going to have to add some things, okay? So get that little screen open and we're going to get started. Today we're going to use the principal. The loan that we're going to use is $5,200, and then we're going to use these different terms. But we'll get to that in a second, okay? All right, guys, so I have got, if you look at this, it's bankrate.com. It's a loan calculator. All right, so I have I don't know if you can see it because it's probably tiny for you guys. I have this chart. So I told y'all in the previous video, we're going to use the loan amount. Our principal is going to be $5,200. So in here where it says loan amount, I'm going to put $5,200, not $52,000. All right, so the term. Well, in our first example, our term is going to be 24 months. And I know that 24 months is 2 years. And you can see where it says loan and term in years or loan and term in months. I'm going to put 2 years. It's going to change it down here to 24 months. So whichever one you have, like I'm giving us pretty easy. We're doing 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, and 6 years. So, but you may have some that are like, okay, 26 months. All right. So it may be a little different. All right, so we've got the loan term in years, and our interest right here, we can see that it is 8%. So I'm going to change it to 8. Then I'm going to calculate it, okay? So my monthly payment is going to be wrong color. Let me do a different color, guys, so you can see it better. All right, sorry. Okay, so I can see that the monthly payment to borrow the $5,200 each month is going to be $235.18. Now, the year cost to repay it, if I got my calculator and I took that number, 235.18, and I multiply that by 1 year, 12 months, because that's your monthly payment, I'm going to get oh wait, hold on, not yearly. Well, I guess I could. Year cost to repay the loan. No, it's supposed to be total cost, not year cost. Sorry, total. Not the yearly cost, total. Okay, now if I took that $2,822.16 and multiplied that by 2, I would get $5,644.32. $5,644.32. Okay, so this is really easy. All right. All right. Next up, we have the loan term of 48 months. So this time, let's go in here, down here, and let's put in 48. And our interest rate this time is 8.875%. So I'm just going to come here and I'm going to do 8.875. Okay. Now let's look at our monthly payment. It's $129.09. Okay, now that's cheaper, right? Because you're breaking up in smaller payments. You have more payments. But we're going to look at something in a second. $129.09. All right, that's how much it is each month. Okay, so let's go back and look at this one. We had $235.18 a month. But we borrowed $5,200. To pay back the entire loan, it's going to be $5,644.32. All right, now let's take our monthly payment, 129.09. We're going to multiply it by 12 to see how much it is for a year. For a year, you're paying $1,549.08, but we're paying it back 48 months, or 4 years. So what really, okay. Really, okay, so 4 years. So we're going to take this yearly payment. Mine's different than you have a real calculator. Just on my phone. $1,549.08, and we're going to multiply that by 4 years, and we have $6,196.32. Now look, you borrowed $5,200, but look how much you're paying back. Almost $1,000 just to borrow that money. All right, so we're going to do this one a little bit different. We'll do 60. We're still borrowing, the principal's still the same amount. We're borrowing it for 60 months, and now our interest is 9.25. All right, now, and we got to hit calculate. Okay, so now we have our monthly payment is $108.58. All right, now, so we know that we want to know how long it takes how much it's the total cost to repay that loan. So $108.58, so 108.58. This time we're going to multiply it by 60 because that's how many payments we're making, 60 payments. So let's multiply by 60, and we get $6,514.80, okay? All right, so you can do it different ways. You can find it, how much is it going to cost you each year, and then multiply it by the years. But now if you have, this may be easier multiplying it by the monthly payment, how many payments you have. All right, our last one, guys, and this is our last example, and then you're doing it on your own. So we have 72 months. We're going to borrow it for 72 months. And the interest is going to go up because you're taking longer to pay it back. 9.875. We're going to calculate it. Ooh, 96. Now, we have $96.01. Now, let's take the 96.01, and we're going to multiply it by 72. And we get, almost $7,000, $6,912.72. Now, there are times where it makes sense to, like, especially when you're younger, you're going to want to do a higher interest and do lower monthly payments. But my husband and I, we look at it like, yes, we're having to pay $235 right here a month. But look at this first month, and you don't have to do this. I'm just going to show you. So it was $5,644.32 right here. That was to pay back that loan that we got for $5,200 minus $5,200. Okay, we paid $444.32 to borrow that money. Now listen, go down here for 72 months, a higher interest rate. We have $6,912.72 minus $5,200. We would be paying $1,012.72 to borrow that money. So, you look at it like where you are at in your life or what you want to do. You may want smaller monthly payments, may not be a big deal. Or you may be like, I don't want to give up extra money. That's a big difference, guys, in the amount that you're paying to borrow that money. So this is a life skill. My husband and I do this all the time because we buy houses and stuff, and so we're always looking at, we want low interest rate, and to keep this number lower, like this is a high interest rate. 8% is high. We like to, when we borrow things, to be around 3, maybe 4%, even lower if we can. So you need to make sure that when you do borrow money from somebody that you're paying it back. Anyway, I'm just giving you a life lesson. All right, guys. Good luck on today's lesson. I would use the same website.